We now come to our Honorable Ambassador from Uganda, Mr. Julius Moto. Please, sir.
Let me say good afternoon. How are you all? Has anyone among you been to Uganda before? Anybody? Who has ever been to Uganda? Anybody who has been to Uganda? You're welcome. You're welcome to Uganda. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the leadership of DAWR for extending this invitation to me, to the embassy, for this important event. As you know, the month of October is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, isn't it? I think it is a very important disease for us to focus on, breast cancer. Of the 4 major groups of non-communicable diseases, cancer is one of the main killers. Every year it is reported that cancer kills over 8 million people all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I was a little bit afraid when I was coming here because I thought I was going to be the only man. But at the registration, I saw a couple of men. Let's clap our hands for the men. Come and participate and listen. I'm glad to be part of, to associate myself with DAWR, and I'm glad to be speaking to an enlightened group of women and men organized under DAWR and other women organizations to unpack this information and make this information available to vulnerable groups of women who are mainly rural producers out there, isn't it? Because for us here in the hall, we know, maybe we know fairly, maybe 40%, maybe 50%, but those other groups of women out there, they think it is witchcraft, as Dr. Agnes said, isn't it? If their cancer, if the cancer starts to manifest, they say, so and so has bewitched me. Our role as the enlightened group of Africans is to educate these other vulnerable groups of people who, due to social problems of Africa, were not able to proceed with their education and be where we are. So, in one of your visits to the rural areas, carry some information with you. Coordinate with the politicians and the local leaders, even church leaders, and make this information available. And we continue to inform the rural producers. Most women suffering from breast cancer present themselves at very advanced stages when little or no benefit can be derived from medical therapy. Analysis of cancer survival in Uganda, for example, shows that overall 5-year survival was 56%. So, but the percentage is climbing up. The survival rate for South Africans is 64%. They beat us by 8%, but we have to proceed towards 80% and above, as reported in North America. I don't know the case for Japan, but these are some of the statistics I have got. So we have to strive towards 80%, 90%. And if all goes well towards 100%, that will require a lot of work. All of us must encourage all females and males in our localities, starting from the family unit, to undergo cancer diagnosis, and especially breast cancer diagnosis, so that early treatment is administered to the patients in good time. The time is now, not tomorrow. If you have not yet done so, please, this is the time to advise or to take the whole family for diagnosis, because it shouldn't take you unaware. In the sub-Saharan Africa, ladies and gentlemen, there are a number of governments that offer free mammograms. You advise the women to locate the ones near to them so that they get tested for breast and other cancers. Helps them not to catch this terrible disease. So the career women should stand on that once you give birth to a living child, a living baby, you feed the baby. Don't use the bottle to feed the child. You are making a big mistake.
Exactly. True.
Then there is physical activity, exercises. Yeah. Then the maintenance of a healthy body weight against your mass. Yeah. Unfortunately, many women lack access to this information. Yeah. Experts also recommend that the fewer hours women spend in bras, this facility which holds the breast. Yeah? The fewer hours you put on bras, the less exposure risk you get. Isn't it, Doctor?
Yes.
Because the bras, they squeeze the lymph nodes. They squeeze the lymph nodes. So if you put on bras for more than 12 hours, you're exposing your body to 12 hours because the bra will keep squeezing the what? The lymph nodes. So, and the cancer cells start developing as a result of these nodes being affected. In the immediate past, our grandmothers and mothers put on loose clothes around their breast, isn't it that? They didn't have this problem. Very few of them suffered from breast cancer because their nodes were less restricted compared to our ladies of these days. So ladies sometimes go traditional, they can help you. Apparently this indigenous knowledge is not being passed from elderly women to younger women because you're in diaspora. You left our old mothers wherever you come from. So this message, this communication breakdown is there. How will the old mom now tell you, say, my daughter, you do this and do this? There's already a breakdown. But now with modern methods of communication and with modern science, you are better placed to sensitize other groups of women who have not got the chance to get this kind of information from science. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for your attention, and I wish DAWR and their management success in all they do. Thank you very much.